Greece debt crisis. IMF payment missed as bailout expires. Greece has missed the deadline for a Euros £1.5 billion £1.1 billion payment to the International Monetary Fund IMF hours after Eurozone ministers refused to extend its bailout. But the ministers say they will discuss a last-minute request from Greece for a new two-year bailout on Wednesday. Greece is the first European Union country to fail to repay a loan to the IMF and is now formally in arrears. There are fears that this could put Greece at risk of leaving the euro. The IMF confirmed that Greece had failed to make the payment, shortly after 2200 hours GMT on Tuesday. We have informed our executive board that Greece is now in arrears and can only receive IMF financing once the arrears are cleared, said IMF spokesman Gerry Rice. Mr. Rice confirmed the IMF had received a request from Greece to extend the payment deadline, which he said would go to the board in due course. With the Eurozone bailout expired, Greece no longer has access to billions of euros in funds and could not meet its IMF repayment. The European Central Bank (ECB) has also frozen its liquidity lifeline to Greek banks. Meanwhile, ratings agencies have further downgraded the country's debt. Analysis. Chris Morris, Europe correspondent. This is not how international diplomacy or finance is supposed to be conducted, a series of confusing last-minute proposals in an atmosphere of mounting chaos. Without another bailout, Greece is in dire straits, cut off from all international financing, and skating on dangerously thin ice. If it can't repay the debt to the ECB on July 20, that would probably be the end. It is running out of options to keep it in the Eurozone. Part of the New Deal Greece has suggested would involve a restructuring of its huge debts, but some of its proposals will not be acceptable to other Eurozone countries. So there is uncertainty at every turn, and plenty of public posturing as Greece prepares for a referendum on Sunday. Just to confuse matters still further, some EU officials have suggested that there have been indications from the Greek authorities that if the outlines of a deal can be done in the next couple of days, the referendum could even be cancelled. Is Brexit nearer? A guide to the key numbers and issues new bailout considered Eurogroup chairman and Dutch finance minister Gerry Rice earlier said it would be crazy to extend the Greek bailout beyond its Tuesday deadline as Athens was refusing to accept the European proposals on the table. Greece's left-wing Syriza government, elected on an anti-austerity platform, has been in deadlock with its creditors for months over the terms of a third bailout. Speaking after the conference call with other Eurozone ministers, Mr. Dijsselbloem said that a Greek request for a new Euros 29.1 billion European aid program would be considered in a telephone conference on Wednesday. The call will take place at 15:30 GMT.